Well, it appears the debt debate is heating up again right now. It's expected for next week, but right now there are problems. There's some monkey wrench in the works of a deal. Democrats have their friends in the media actually helping them push a narrative against the Republicans' plan for a work requirement for able-bodied welfare recipients. Take a look at these headlines. New York Magazine calling it a scam, and CBS saying the requirements just don't work. Well, let's get the read from former Congressional Budget Office Director Doug Holtz-Eakin. Doug, you know, I mean, those headlines are completely contrary to the facts. We know it works. Democrats like Joe Biden and Bill Clinton, who signed the bill back in 1996, were pushing for it. And 4 years after the bill went into effect in 2001, the NIH, which is not particularly favorable to the idea of workfare for able-bodied recipients of welfare, 4 years after, they wrote this: 4 years later, welfare rolls have been cut by nearly one half. Most former adult recipients are working and earning more than ever. Child and adult poverty rates have dropped, and the incidence of teen pregnancy is also on the decline. What is not to like, Doug?
Well, that's the record from the late 90s. A lot of those requirements are still in place, David, and all that is being asked in these negotiations is to tweak them somewhat. Raise the top level of age eligibility to 55 from 50, move up the benchmark year for the TANF program from 2005 to something more recent like last year. I mean, this isn't reinventing these programs. This is taking a proven safety net and improving it a little bit for the 21st century. That's it. And then on the ground, voters support this kind of thing.
Yes.
So that's the substance of the reforms. The thing I just point out is this is being done in the context of a very important negotiation to produce bipartisan legislation to raise the debt ceiling. All that's about is getting to 218 votes in the House and 60 in the Senate. And if this is what it takes, this is what it takes. It's got to be practical about this.
Yeah. Now, does that mean that you're saying that Republicans should give up the idea of workfare in order to get a deal done?
I think there has to be a deal. I'm not in the room. They need to decide what it takes to get it across the finish line. Republicans have said this is something they want. It might have to be in the deal. Democrats have to accept that. You know, that's the nature of this beast. We are making a piece of legislation, and we're doing it in real time. And so, you know, it's important for them to keep working. Now,
having said all that, the savings from the workfare is about $100 billion spread over to over 10 years. With these trillion-dollar budgets, that doesn't sound like much. But the fact is that all those people that are working as a result of workfare, and that could be working as a result of getting those folks who are still working at home or not working at all back to work, putting money into the payroll taxes. That means helping Social Security. I mean, there are all kinds of benefits beyond the actual savings from spending money on welfare.
And the most important benefit is to the recipients themselves. I mean, look, the dividing line between poverty and not poverty in the United States is work. And it's just as simple as that. And so having things that support work, having a safety net that is pro-work is something that we as a nation should be for. We need to make sure that we are supporting people's ability to be economically self-sufficient and not reliant on government programs. That should be the top priority in all of these areas.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to have a deal very quickly?
I hope we'll have a deal. I'm still confident we will. But
hope is not a strategy. Do you think we will?
Yeah, but, you know, we're going to get some failure along the way. I think today is unsurprising. These things never get done the first time.
All right. Well, the market's getting a little jittery, so we hope they work something out. Doug, great to see you. Thank you very much.